We at Backcountry Coalition are here with Chris Davenport.
I won't consider my life complete until I'm 90 years old skiing with my grandkids, and then I've won. Then I can put my hands up like, yeah, I did it. But until that time, it's just I want to go out there and have a great time and come home every day. So yeah, just try to be humble. Just try to never be afraid to say no. Never be afraid to turn around, and just get it when it's good, when Mother Nature gives it to you, and say no when she doesn't.
So you mentioned having respect and being humble in the mountains.
Mm-hmm.
You have skied some amazing peaks, some very big lines. What's your fail-safe plan? How do you make sure you go home at the end of the day?
What's my fail-safe plan? It's a good question. I guess what I would say is every day I go into the mountains, I keep my expectations very low. I just go out there and see what happens. Go put one foot in front of the other, see where it gets you. Maybe some days it gets you to the summit in a glorious ski descent. Maybe some days you turn around because you're not feeling it. But my attitude is always just keep my eyes and ears open, absorb all of the information that Mother Nature has thrown at me, try to make an informed decision, manage risk really well by thinking about all the different decisions that I'm making, and hopefully you have a great ski day. And it's worked so far. I mean, certainly human beings, no matter how smart they are always capable of making mistakes, and I'll be the first one to say that I've made my share of mistakes, but you always learn from those, and you hope it's not the last one you ever make. But
what is your scariest day in the mountains?
What's my scariest day in the mountains? I'll be totally honest and tell you that I haven't had that many scary days. And I think part of that comes from good decision making, good planning. I haven't put myself out there in situations that were scary.
How does it feel being a role model?
I think it feels great being a role model. It's certainly not something that I chose, but I think any human in their life, if they have the opportunity to positively influence others in the right direction or in a fun direction, why not? It's a great thing. And I take it seriously. I recognize that people look up to what it is that I do, and so I try to hold myself, I guess, in a positive and responsible manner, at least when I'm not behind closed doors. And I especially like talking to young kids, whether I'm doing a slideshow at a school or just motivating young skiers out there, educating them to be safe, working on backcountry skills and snow safety. That's the whole giving back process. I mean, I grew up in skiing, my parents grew up in skiing, like it's been a big part of our lives for generations, and we always give back when we get older, when we've learned some things that we can share with people. So the fact that I'm in that position now is awesome.
Where's the best après ski party you've ever been to?
Oh my God, the best après ski party I've ever been to. Gosh, I've been to some wild ones. I would say, this is just coming to mind right now, the first thing that came to mind. Back in the 1990s, when heli skiing up in Valdez, Alaska was kind of wild, the Saina Lodge was the epicenter of the scene up there. And you get done with a day of heli skiing, you come back to the Saina, and it was like the guys that would go on to start TGR behind the bar, Todd Jones, Steve Jones, Rick Armstrong, Doug Coombs, Mark Newcomb. It was just legends all over the place. And the place would be going off, the music, the Grateful Dead would be cranking, everybody's in their Gore-Tex, having skied, glorious AK lines. And the energy and the vibe in there, it's hard to replicate. It was really incredible. And those days are gone now. It's no longer the same sort of wild, uncontrolled hedonism of skiing as it once was. So I'll vote for that. That was pretty awesome. And we get up the next morning and do it all over again. Yeah.